righty, guys. Onward and upward. We are doing 2025 Topps Update Quarter Hobby Case Break. Random Team Break number 300. Welcome, welcome, welcome. As always, thank you so much for going to the website. You guys are the best. Out of all my favorite people, you guys are my most favorite, as you know. All right, so let's jump into it. And the Pick Your Team Break is sold out. We're going to do that after this one. So, all right, so we're going to random 7 times, do our normal thing. Here are all our teams. La, 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 la. And let's do it. Sure, can you guys see it? I have to bring it in a little bit. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and lucky number 7. All right, here we're bringing in real quick so you guys can see it. Rangers down to the White Sox. And, how do I do that every time? I'm not a good highlighter. All right, teams, names. Jay Thompson, Bill R 2 times, Doug P 1, 2, 3, 4 times, and then Mike F. And then Doug P 2 times, Robert S, Greg W, Brian G 4 times, Robert H 2 times, Greg W, Adam S, Chris F, Robert U, Robert B, Jacob C, and Brian G. 7 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and lucky number 7. Mike F. Down to Chris F. on the bottom. All right, let's match them up and see who everybody's got. Sorry, my super loud printer in here. When it's on a bookshelf, and when it prints, the entire bookshelf shakes. One of these days, the whole bookshelf is just going to come down. I know it is. All right. These are the first 3 boxes of a fresh case. 2. If I don't bust the joint up while I'm getting them out. All right. Let's go over the teams. All right, Rangers, Mike F. Giants and Guardians and Reds, Doug P. Padres, Bill R. Royals, Brian G. D-backs, Robert U. Angels, Brian G. Red Sox, Bill R. Cubs, Jacob C. Brewers, Robert H. Astros, Adam S. Phillies, Rob B. Blue Jays, Robert U. Nationals, Robert S. Rockies, Greg W. Mariners, Robert H. Yankees, Rob B. Marlins, Greg W. Orioles, Jacob C. Dodgers, John J. Thompson. Cardinals, Rob B. Rays and Twins, Doug P. Tigers, Brian G. A's, Chris F. Mets, Doug P. Pirates, Brian G. Braves, Brian G. And White Sox, Chris F. And there you have it. All right. Oh my God. I'm just going to leave it. My stuff's falling apart. That's all there is to it. Okay. Bring this down. Let's bring this out a little bit. Come on. There we go. All right, let's do it. Good luck, everybody. Let's open some cards. Silver packy for later. Pujols Bleacher Reachers. Nice James Woods All-Star rookie for the Nationals. I need more. Get more sleeves before we get into this. Moss sleeves, por favor. Now, tomorrow we'll be back over on eBay. Full slate of breaks. We'll be here all weekend. We're going to have jumbos. We're going to have blasters. We're going to have hobbies of updates, along with more pro debut. We do have a nice little NT mixer on Saturday night. With our one box of NT we got allocated from Panini. Such jerks. Cade Horton. Should have been Rookie of the Year guy right there. But we'll do a little NT Prism Prospect Mixer on Saturday night. Some more 23 Bowman. I know a lot of you guys like that 23 Bowman Megas we got. I got some more of those coming in. Haesung Kim rookie. And hopefully, if we fill some more stuff on the website, we'll be back over here too. Jacob Wilson. Big Sean, first pitch for Detroit. And Kettle Marte, All-Star Game. Brew Crew Cruise Missiles. Brewers duo brings big bats. Brewers is Robert H. I'm hoping this case is like the one we had. That case we had last weekend was pretty crazy. When we were sorting it, I was like, wow. We had auto to 5. We had 2 more autos to 10 out of that case. It was crazy. Lou Gehrig on the throwback. And Kyle Tucker All-Star. Chris Robert. What's up, boys? Really? Who is he a singer? Is that who Big Sean is? I know I'm dating myself, but I'm not familiar. With a name like Big Sean, you figure he's either music or porn, one or the other. He's a rapper? Okay. I know. I sound like an old, like the old guy. Mystical Shohei Ohtani for the Dodgers. Chris, were you here for when the teams were called, man? You got the A's, brother. We could find you a Nick Kurtz or two. You lucky mama. All right, for the Dodgers, 17 of 150, Alex Vesia. And Carlos Rodon, All-Star for the Mets. Or for the Yankees, sorry. Do they sell well, these autos, Robert? Like, are they valuable? I'm so bad anymore, like, as an adult, like, whenever the Grammys are on or something like that, they'll go, and tonight, and they go through the whole list, and I'll be like, I don't know anybody on the show. Like, country music awards, I might know a couple. You know, I like, Morgan Wallen's and a few of those guys, but like regular top 40 music, I don't know any of them. And my wife and son are like, you know him, he sings. And I go, oh, okay. Dalton Rushing, Night Terror rookie. And Vladdy All-Star. That's not bad. Some of those first autos sell for a good hunk, man. Depending on who you get. Now, did you get that at a hobby box you got, or was it a break? Huh? River Orion for the Doyers. Dodgers is Jay Thompson. Hobby box you got? All right, nice. So kind of paid you back. See, that's the type of thing I would hold on to forever, even though I don't know who he is or whatever. Like, those are the type of stuff I keep that someday when I'm gone, somebody goes through my collection like, oh my God, look at this. Like, I have a lot of stuff like that, like odd stuff that I hold on to, in the fact that one day when I'm gone, I want someone to see it and go, what the hell was this guy collecting? Like my one-of-one Baywatch triple auto I have. It's very important to me. Nick Abel for the Phils to 2025 on the rookie. And Jose Iglesias for the Padres rainbow foil. Gleyber Torres All-Star game. Or my... See, that's the one thing I miss about Pro Debut. For those of you who have been in the hobby for a little while, you might remember what Pro Debut used to do relics. I mean, I know they're doing them this year as those jumbo relics, but they used to do awesome relics back in the day. Like the hot dog vendor from the stadium and stuff like that. I have a lot of that stuff I love to keep too. There was this one team in California, they started Taco Tuesdays, and they had these Taco Tuesday relics. Oh, they're so awesome. Freddie Freeman, MVP 2020. It doesn't really count. Wasn't that the shortened season? They should only give him like half the trophy. I like Freddie Freeman, but, he's a Dodger. I'd like him better on any other team. Well, maybe not the Braves, but, What do we got here? Zach Veen throwback. And a Bobby Witt throwback. Why is there two of them back to back? Is one of them numbered? That's weird. Usually when they're back to back like that, one of them's a parallel. And Max Fried All-Star Game. Was he playing in AAA or was he sitting the bench this past year? 206 of 250, Parker Dunshee rookie for the Bravos. Braves for Brian G. Oh, okay. Did he play well? This one's some A's. I know, man. Nick Kurtz rookies aren't easy to come by, man. We've only found a few of them so far. I don't know if that's just the case I was doing last week or if that's intentional by them, but how come, Chris? Wednesdays, is that traditionally a slow day at the casino? Braxton Fulford rookie for the Rockies. For Greg. Well, yeah, of course. Of course you want a Nick Kurtz auto, don't we all? Goes without saying, my friend. I'd be happy if I could just find you a rookie card at the rate we're going. Seattle, start the show. Pair of Sparkles in Seattle. Mariners for Robert H. Sorry, there's multiple Roberts in this one. I keep forgetting. Pete Crow Armstrong on the Night Terrors. Shohei Ohtani, All-Star. Shohei. Campusano had, yeah. So you guys see this thing coming out tomorrow, this Ohtani Judge thing that Topps is putting out tomorrow? I'm waiting to see how much it is. I can't even imagine. Probably going to charge like $2,000 a box or something for it. James Woods. It's supposed to be ordered tomorrow at noon on their site. And I know it seems like it's all just like autos and patches of Ohtani and like a all-star thing, but it's probably going to be like I said, like $2-3 a box or something like that. There's the Rookie of the Year, Drake Baldwin throwback. If it's somewhat reasonable, I will try to buy a box and hold on to it. I have a couple boxes of Ohtani 50/50 I never opened that I'm just letting accumulate price-wise. Tatis throwback and Jeremy Pena All-Star. Campusano, isn't he? He's a catcher, isn't he, Luis Campusano? Am I thinking of the right guy? Jacob Wilson. Walker Buehler for the Red Sox to 2025. 15/24 of 2025. Yeah. Who's their catcher now? Who's the Padres catcher now? Red Sox is Bill. Oh, Furman. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Well, catcher doesn't mean anything. Like half the guys in baseball were catchers at one point. Turn into an outfielder, first baseman, something, if they need to. Acuna rookie mystical. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can't wait for the offseason to start heating up some, man. I know there's always that lull, you know, between now and Christmas, but interested to see what some teams do, especially mine, because they have to make some moves in the offseason. All righty. Brant Herter for the Tigers. Rookie auto. Never heard of this guy. Brian G. That's on card, baby, too. On card throwback Brant Herter. It's kind of an unfortunate name. All right, Chris, have a good night, buddy. Behind that, Garrett Crochet All-Star for the Red Sox. Yeah. I don't think he's... I'd be interested to see what happens with Alonso. He's a very underappreciated guy, I feel. I know that sounds crazy, Mick Abel, but I don't know. He feels that way. It feels like he doesn't get quite enough luster around his name. That maybe he does. Maybe he will want to get out of New York, you know? Go someplace where maybe he feels a little more appreciated. And he plays on a team that doesn't fall apart most years. 58 of 99, Ellie White for the Braves. The thing they've been talking about around here is, so the big thing in the offseason is Schwarber and Realmuto. I feel like if they don't re-sign Schwarber, people will light the stadium on fire. Yamamoto All-Star. So I'm pretty confident they're going to do that. But what they've been talking about is some kind of trade to get Adley Rutschman here to take over for Realmuto. I don't know. It's just what they talk about stuff. Who knows? But we'll see. Or because it seems like it's one or the other. They're not going to get both, you know. Mr. Griffey on the throwback. But, I mean, those are the two big, you know, because Realmuto is going to get snapped up by anyone pretty much, you know, if the Phillies aren't going to pay him. And they're going to have to come up with a pretty penny. Robbie Ray All-Star to keep Schwarber. Yeah, once baseball ends, man, and football's going on, things get pretty quiet around here about baseball. Jose Abreu, 2020 MVP. That's amazing that Jose Abreu was the MVP in 2020. He's out of the league. He has been for like 2 years. You talk about a fall from grace. And I have his autograph right back there. I have a couple autographs. Like 2 autographs of his back here. There's the Nick Kurtz rookie debut. Giancarlo Stanton. Wow, look at that thing. For Miami. MVP 2017, 19 of 50 gold. It's kind of a cool card. Miami. Who's got him? Who's got the Marlins? Sneaky Marlins hit. Greg W. 19 of 50 on the gold MVP. Very cool. Yeah, when's that, Robert? Sneaky Marlins hit. Very cool. February 1st, Diane. Yeah, I mean, football takes huge precedence around here. I mean, don't get me wrong, Phillies are huge, but nothing takes over football in this town. Hey, Song Kim. And the only way the Phillies can overshadow any football team here is if they when they win the World Series. Like, otherwise, people are like, okay, yeah, we love you guys, but it's over now, so go away because the Eagles are playing. Matt Boyd, All-Star. And, of course, everyone's talking about a repeat of the Super Bowl around here, but the way the Eagles' offense has been playing lately, there's no way they're going to win another Super Bowl unless they get their offense figured out. Their defense is playing great, but their offense is, I don't know, sputtering, to say the least. Augusta Ramirez for the Marlins on the throwback. It is truly amazing how much it's funny, like you think back about Tom Brady and all those years and all those worlds and all those Super Bowls that he won. There's a Nick Kurtz rookie. It's like before they even walk in the door, they've kind of won. And I feel like that's what the Eagles are doing right now and have been doing the past couple weeks. Like, and again, I don't know how many of you do or don't follow football or even know anything about the Eagles, but their defense has been phenomenal. But their offense has been terrible, and they still win games because it's almost like, well, I mean, in the last 4 or 5 years, whatever it is, Eagles have won more games than any team in football. They've been in the Super Bowl twice. They won one. Tatis bleacher. Like, there's that amount of swagger, I guess, J-Rod, that seems to win you games, Like, it's crazy because, honestly, the past few weeks, there are games where I'm like, there's no way they're going to win this. And somehow they just do, And it's funny, when you see a team like that, you kind of feel like that's the way Brady and the Patriots were for so long. Like, it's almost like they, threw 10 points up on the board before they, stepped on the field. Because, the Lions are a good team. That's who the Eagles played last week. The Lions are terrible. Terrible. And the Eagles could barely even move the ball, but the defense was crushing them. So, hey, man, if they figure it out, all the more power to them. But I don't know. We'll see. Juan Soto, mystical for the Mets. Mets. Where you live, who's the football team to root for? The 49ers? Robert? Yeah. He did, but, he also, the Eagles made him look bad, he did have a bad game, you're right, but, again, and I'm not saying this just because they're the team that, my hometown team or whatever. It's just, you saw it with Kansas City for a long time. You saw it with the Patriots for a lot of years. It's like, it's that kind of, I don't know what to call it. Like I said, I guess like a swagger or something about them, that it's like, if things are close, we're going to win this. You know what I mean? No matter what, like, don't worry about it. Did the week before with the Packers. Again, offenses didn't play well at all. Now, it's helped that the Eagles' defense has been crushing people too, but Aaron Judge. It's just so weird in football how things can change so fast. The Eagles were scoring 40 points a game, and now it's like, all of a sudden the last month or two, they can barely score a touchdown. It's so strange. And it's just, I don't know, the play calling's been terrible, which most people are blaming on. It's been like ultra conservative because, Saquon had the year of his life last year. Everyone knows that, and good for him, but they're trying to get him there again. And it's like, he just doesn't have it this year, Vladdy Night Terrors and Cal Raleigh All-Star. And, the thing is, like, anyone who knows good running backs, they don't go year in and year out. Okay, yes, Barry Sanders did, but there's a reason he only played for 8 years or whatever it was, But it's not unusual for a running back to have a great year and then a down year and then another great year. And, and it's like, Saquon just not having the same year this year, but they keep trying to feed him like he is, Zach Kent. Yeah, the Chargers lost really bad. I was watching part of that game. That was not a Guardians. Who's got the Guardians? Doug. Yeah, they lost to Jacksonville like 35-6 or something like that, right? It was really bad. He's another one, that Herbert. I don't know. I mean, he sometimes looks phenomenal and many times doesn't look good at all. I don't get to watch him enough to really make a concerted opinion, but he always, anytime I see him play, I always feel like he's overrated. Chandler Simpson for the Rays. Now again, for if anybody's a Chargers fan out there, I certainly don't see the Chargers very often, but I don't know. Like, I've never been really impressed by them. Buxton All-Star. The Niners, they must be happy they got Brock Purdy back. He was playing all right last week, right? I mean, I only saw highlights, but he seemed to be doing okay. I'm not a Purdy or Niners fan. You know, there's been some bad blood here in Philly the past few years between them. Judge MVP, 2004. Yeah. Why are we... I'm holding off here, guys, because I'm freezing up for some reason. Okay. Yeah, now I'm watching it. I know. That's why I was stopping and seeing what was going on. Look at that thing. Smoltzy. First pitch on the Lavender, I guess. It's a cool card, though. For the Braves. The Bravos. Brian. You know, all the time I've used this Prism Live on here, it's the first time it ever froze up on me before. That's why it was weird. Yeah, there certainly has been, you know, a little bad blood in the whole Philly-San Francisco rivalry the past few years. I love the guys would come back when the Eagles killed him in that championship game and Purdy got hurt. Skeens All-Star. People were so pissed in San Francisco. Well, if he didn't get hurt, yeah, well, if my aunt had balls, she'd be my uncle. What do you want? You know, like, what do you want? I love the ifs and whens and whos, you know what I mean, in sports. Well, if this didn't happen, but it did, that's the point, you know. Hopper, black gold. Black gold, Texas tea. What do you got here? A little Dalton Rushing auto for the Dodgers. Nice. That's a nice one. Jay Thompson. On the Stars auto, Baseball Stars auto, Dalton Rushing rookie. So again, guys, we're going to do the update pick your team after this one. Eugenio Suarez. And I did post another Pro Debut random at $15 a spot, all in. Nice drop the price. And we'll get a few more breaks posted up there tonight or tomorrow too. Verlander. Another update, probably maybe put an update jumbo up there and maybe a blaster or something, and let's see what else we can come up with. Beantown Boys. Red Sox load up on young stars. Kristen Campbell, Marcelo Mayer. 1847 of 2025. That's a cool card for the Red Sox. And 2-for-1. Lindor Magic hits the mark on for the Mets. Mets is who's got the Mets? Who's got the Mets? Is Doug. And the Red Sox is Bill. Oh, we had 3 autos tonight. Huh? We didn't have any relics. All right, we'll take that. Ortiz Bleacher Reachers and Matt Olson All-Star for the Bravos. Wow. Tariq Skubal, home field advantage. Very nice. He's got the Tigers. Brian G. Nice hit, man. That thing's awesome. What is he, 2-time Cy Young winner now? Nice. Nice home field advantage. Tariq Skubal. Victor Carantini. I can't believe he's even still in baseball. He must, like, live on the bench. I have, like, cards, autos of his and stuff from when he was a rookie. I thought he was long gone out of baseball. Shohei, throwback. That's all right. I mean, I respect a guy like Victor Carantini. He can hang around for years, collect that, $1 million minimum or whatever, just to travel around, sit on the bench. 21 of 50, Omar Cruz gold for the Padres. For Bill. And a Brent Rooker All-Star game. All right, let's check some silver pack action. Good luck, everyone. All right, Greg Maddux, Slammin' Sammy, Darryl Strawberry, and Haesung Kim, number 32 of 150 for the Doyers. For Jay Thompson. Maddox, Meadroff, De La Cruz, and Dalton rushing rookie. And our last puck. All right, Alan Rode and Kyle Tucker, Johnny Bench, and Hank Aaron on the back. That, my friends, is going to do it. All right, folks, as always, thank you so much for joining me. Oh, and if you're new to the channel, hit the like and subscribe. I never say it. I know I should. I have to be better about that. Most of you guys I know, so I don't worry about that. But hey, if anybody else is watching, hit the like and subscribe. But as always, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me and going to the website. It is hugely important that we continue to build the website as we can, just in case eBay decides to kick me to the curb one day, which, you know, could basically happen like at any time. Anyway, bear with me for a second. We're going to put a quick hit recap together, and then we'll get out of here for about 5 minutes while I set up for the PYT. Update PYT number, I think it's 301, if I believe. All right. Hit read hobby case break. Random. Let's see. So there's a whole bunch of stuff in here. A lot of the all-stars and throwbacks and all that. We're in rookies. We're going to go through, pull out the good guys and the rookies and make sure they're taken care of. Other stuff that'll be top-loaded. The rainbow foils. Oh, there's a James Woods all-star rookie. Should have been in the other pile. All right, rainbow foils, Brew Crew, Jose Iglesias, Braxton Fulford, Seattle team card, Mets team card, and Zach Kent. Tops, black golds, we had a Harper and a Kim. Those are the only two I saw. Night Terrors, Peaker Armstrong, Vladdy, and Dalton Rushing rookie, and then Mysticals of Acuna, Ohtani, and Soto. It's Alex Vesia to 150 for the Dodgers. Oh, I guess I didn't put these in any semblance of order. Jeez. All right. Well, we'll figure it out. Mick Abel to 2025. Parker Dunshee to 250. Walker Buehler to 2025. Eli White to 99. A very cool Stanton MVP gold for the Marlins to 50. And John Smoltz first pitch on the... I guess we're calling that lavender. To 2025, Beantown Boys. To 50 for the Padres, Omar Cruz. Hae-Sung Kim from the Silver Packs to 150. Home field advantage, Tariq Skubal for the Tigres. And then autographs. We have River Ryan for the Dodgers. Brant Herter for the Tigers. And Dalton Rushing for the Dodgers. It was like Dodgers, Braves, Tigers. A lot of Dodgers, Braves, and Tigers in that one. All right, folks. Give me 5-ish minutes. I'll be right back, and we will do the PYT. Have a great night. Take care. Bye-bye.